Gotta love the All-Star festivities. Always a great show. We'll be back to get this thing started after this. From the city of brotherly love and Citizens Bank Park, MLB The Show brings you the MLB All-Star Game. It's the American League All-Stars and the National League All-Stars. John Shabby and Chris Singleton with you. Singy, always special when we get together to call the All-Star Game.
Well, we've done a lot of these together, and sometimes you come in and think, ho-hum, another year. But once you look and you see these all-star players, their uniforms on, them interacting with one another, you realize just how special it is. It's going to be a great one tonight.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And now here's the starter for the National League, Spencer Schwellenbach. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
There's a swing and a drive. That's back. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. So a man on base to start the inning.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. I always talk about get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night.
Right through there for a strike. And Judge spoils that one. Here comes an 0-2 to Judge. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and Judge is down on strikes.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Jonathan Aranda getting ready to hit. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds it second with one gone.
From the Seattle Mariners, the catcher, Cal Raleigh.
Inside, almost got him. Runners at first and second with one gone.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3. It's a double play, and that'll do it for the inning.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice speed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now here's the starter for the American League, Joe Ryan. What's the scouting report on him?
Boog, he brings a ton of confidence with him to the mound. He's looking for good at-bats and a few runs from his teammates, and he's hoping to take care of the rest to make sure they come away with a win. If he's on in this one, it's going to be a real uphill battle for everyone else.
Here's Juan Soto.
Number 22, Juan Soto.
Fastball is outside. And there's a foul ball. The 1-1. And a foul ball. The 1-2. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back there. And gone! A solo shot. And it gives him the lead in the first. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the fresh shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Acuna launched a homer in his most recent game.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down. He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Grisham gets under it. One away.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Here's the center fielder, Kyle Stowers. Popped up. Holiday takes it in for the out.
Batting fourth from the San Francisco Giants, the first baseman, Rafael Devers.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Foul ball. The 0-2. And down on strikes. Out number 3. Back here in Philadelphia, top of the second. Here's Yordan Alvarez.
Yordan Alvarez.
That's outside.
Nowadays, with advanced metrics and increased use of moving the infielders around, defense isn't necessarily about making errors. Are you able to get to the ball? Are you able to position fielders where guys hit the ball, but within the new shift rules?
And an area that goes unnoticed is the coach that's responsible for positioning, and then the research person that's providing the information. So what we're seeing in baseball, so many more people behind the scenes that are contributing to the success between the lines.
The 1-2. Popped in the air, left field, and it drops in. And a good start to the inning. There's the strike. Back when you played, it wasn't the empirical data we have now. It was a guy with a ruler and a diamond taking a colored pencil and drawing a line where he thought someone had hit the ball, right?
That, or just going off of gut or feel. What does it look like his swing is today? What's the pitcher throwing? They are sticking to.
Oh, great stop. There's one. A sensational double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Base is empty after the double play. Now it's Jose Ramirez. And he can't make the play. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Back at Citizens Bank Park, we head to the bottom of the second. Here's Manny Machado to start it off. Machado with a couple of homers in his last game.
Ball that time.
And a swing and a miss there.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Got him swinging.
Batting fifth from the Los Angeles Dodgers, the catcher, Will Smith.
The 0-1. And he swings through that one.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. That K is his third of the game.
Well, that splitter out of the hand, it just sort of jumps on you, and your interpretation is here comes a fastball again. Well, it never really reaches because the bottom falls out of it and you swing over the top. And that's why they call it a split finger fastball, because it looks like a four-seamer.
That one fouled off. De La Cruz went deep in his most recent game. 2 down, nobody on. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss. Hit hard on the ground is short. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Now here's Trent Grisham.
Center fielder, number 12, Trent Grisham. Now pitching for
Ryan Walker on to pitch out of the pen here.
Ryan Walker.
Sliced hard but foul. Cut on and miss, struck him out, and 1 away.
Batting up from the Baltimore Orioles, the second baseman, Jackson Holiday.
Here comes the 0-1. And that's in there at the knees.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
And that one almost hit him. Liner, base hit. So that will bring up the top of the order with 1 away.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's 1 for 1, led off the game with a single. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. Holiday, the base runner at first with 1 out. Yeah, that's fouled off. On the ground, Machado off balance speed. There's 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. The NL leads this one 1-0. This is the Major League Baseball All-Star Game on the show.
Now pitching for
Hunter Brown takes over on the mound.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Leading up for the National League, the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki.
And that one pulled foul. 0-1 now. Inside, almost got him.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 1-2 now. struck him out swinging. The high heat, too much on that one.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Now the 0-1. On the ground, right side. Aranda steps on the bag, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd.
Next for the National League, the left fielder, number 22.
So the lineup flips over. Juan Soto, the next to hit. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat.
Ball, that's out.
Way out front for strike 2. And they'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. And now the count filled up 3-2. Ronald Acuna Jr. on deck for the National League. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That is the inning. 1-2-3 go the National Leaguers, but they're on top 1-0. Back here in Philadelphia, here is Aaron Judge.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge. Now pitching for
Christopher Sanchez comes on now.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
On the ground to the left. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still able to fire over. The throw comes in too late, and he's out at first. Singy, it looked like you might have beat it in real time, but that play was really close, so they want to take another look.
Yeah, this is a tough decision to make, Boog, and it feels like it could go either way, but it might be worth the challenge if there's any doubt at all.
Well, they've decided not to challenge it, and so he is safe at first. That one hit the knees for a strike.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Tying run is at first. Top half of inning number 4. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. The other way. And there's 1 down.
Up next for the American League, the catcher, Cal.
1 out man at first. Cal Raleigh digs in now. He's 0 for 1.
Well, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
On the ground, right side. Stop. To Elliott, second for 1. Over to first, safe.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Alvarez.
Raleigh off of first with 2 away. There's a strike, 95 of that one.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
0-2 now. Ripped on the ground to second in plenty of time to first. Inning over. American League strands 1. They still trail 1-0.
Now pitching for
Welcome back, and they turn to a new arm as we kick off the bottom of the 4th. Max Fried.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here's Acuna now. 0 for 1 so far.
The designated hitter, Ronald Acuna Jr.
And that one fouled off. Yoan. Acuna started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and that's going to be ruled a swing. Got him. 1 out.
Up next for the National League, the center fielder, number 28, Kyle Bauer.
Just missed. Fried, multi-time All-Star, 32 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2012. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. That misses. And a count now even up. Pitch misses there, and a full count now. This to center field. Grisham sprinting for this one. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the National League, the first baseman,
Devers now.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Two down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That missed by a lot. And that is ball 1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Nothing doing there for the National League, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Back here in Philadelphia, all set for the start of the inning. Gunnar Henderson now at the plate. Pitching change here, Emilio Pagan.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Aye.
Oh, look at the stop. To first. Nicely done for the out.
Up next for the American League, the third baseman, Houseman Ramirez.
Aye.
Ramirez thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. So the call will stand. One challenge remaining for them now.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
The 0-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Gets a piece and stays alive. Right side, hard hit. Stott over to first in time. And the first two set down to the top of the fifth.
American League, the center fielder, number 12, Trent.
Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. His first at bat was a strikeout. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. And it's fouled away. Two down, nobody on.
Ball one.
The 1-2. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Third out, and that ends the frame. 1-2-3 goes the AL. They trail here 1-0.
Now pitching for
Kyle Bradish gets handed the rock out of the pen. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Leading up for the National League, the third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. Activity in the bullpen. Jeff Hoffman, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Bednar getting loose as well. And the 1-0. Hard hit, right side. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth.
Up next for the National League, the catcher, Will Smith.
This one in the air, center field. Grisham settles underneath it. 2 away.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
For the National League, the shortstop, Ellie.
So digging in, Ellie De La Cruz. Grounded out his first time up. The 1-0.
Ball one.
What a stop. Throw to first. What a play. Inning over. And the NL is down in order. They lead it 1-0. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. Here, Citizens Bank Park. Today we deliver a powerful message as we join our partners Stand Up to Cancer and reaffirm our commitment to the fight against cancer. Major League Baseball, its fans, players, and coaches are united in our determination to defeat this disease for our friends, our families, and our communities. For more information and how you can help, go to standuptocancer.org. Devin Williams gets the call from the pen.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
On the ground to first. Devers takes it himself, and that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the sixth.
The American League, the designated hitter, Vladimir Guerrero.
Gabriel Moreno, the new catcher now.
Catching, number 14, Gabriel Moreno.
That bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Swinging a grounder foul first base side. Here's the 0-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Got him. That's out number 2.
Up next to the American League, the right fielder, number 99.
Here's Judge now, 1 for 2. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Hey!
Ripped into right center. Base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock. Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving through a walk or just a base hit. But you've got to stay within yourself.
Ball.
Here's a 1-1. swing and a high fly ball deep left field. Way back there, it's got a chance. And brings it in at the wall. AL leaves one. They're down 1-0.
Now pitching for
righty reliever out of the pen, Jeff Hoffman.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Well, one-run game. Seiya Suzuki getting ready to hit. Struck out swinging his first time. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Movement in the bullpen. Carlos Estevez appears to be getting loose. Comes up empty.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
No, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well, and you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
Back to the top of the order. Juan Soto now. He's already homered in this game. Dave Roberts turning to his bench for a new bat. James Wood trying to get something going for him with 2 away.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
All right, there's number 8, 1 away.
Two down, nobody on. Foul ball still 0-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout, and he strikes out the side here in the 6th. Back now as it'll be a pinch hitter to lead off, Salvador Perez.
And he would be the tying run, Boog, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
Aaron Ashby gets the ball now.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Outside, that's a ball.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it.
The 1-2. This to third. In time to Devers, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Up next for the American League, the left fielder, number 44.
American League making a move for a pinch hitter. Mike Trout looking to start something with one gone.
Hey!
And the 0-1. Liner picked on the hop at first. He takes it on his own, and 2 away to start the 7th.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Chase Maitro looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty.
Hey!
Two down, nobody on.
Ball, that's outside.
On a strike. The pitch. Liner snagged it first. Nothing doing there for the American League, and it remains 1-0.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Aroldis Chapman. Here's Acuna.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
Looks like the pinch hitter for the National League, Hunter Goodman.
Hunter Goodman.
Swing and a miss. That one at 99. That's strike 1.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one, that's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touched him.
And that's a little bit high.
Really good 2-strike pitch right there. Surprised he was able to spit on that thing.
Breaking ball inside. 3-2 now. Stays alive. Payoff pitch. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Well, pitchers have become so much better at commanding that high fastball. It used to be that a lot of pitchers didn't like to throw it because it threw off their release point and their mechanics, and they're aimed at keeping everything at the knees, get ground balls. But because hitters get a swing path that can lift balls at the knees up in the air and over the fence, this pitch has come back into play, and they are doing some special things with it.
The 0-1. He swings and fouls one off. Chapman, an all-star a season ago, 38 years old, and he was born in Cuba.
That's a ball.
Strikes him out with 100.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Dave Roberts turning to his bench for a new bat. Yandy Diaz trying to get something going for him with 2 away. And that is in for a strike, and it's 0-2.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom of the 7th. That one almost got him. And that's way high. And the count's full. Manny Machado in the on-deck circle. Payoff pitch. That's a good at-bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
That's a tough one to swallow right there if you're on the mound. You're ahead in the count 0-2, and you just couldn't find a way to put him away. It's going to be frustrating if that one comes back to bite him.
Looks like a pinch hitter for the National League. Nolan Gorman, the runner on first with 2 gone for him.
Gorman.
Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Yeah, the lefty with the 0-1.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
And a big swing and a miss.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
99 miles per hour to finish him off. NL leaves 1, but they still lead it 1-0.
Now pitching for
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Joan Duran.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
leading up
Well,
for the
1-run game. Here's Jose Ramirez.
Ramirez.
That one's in there, and it's 0-1. On the ground right side. Can't glove it cleanly, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Number 12, Schwellenbach.
There's a strike. Swing and a miss. That's the sweeper.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Boog, get back on track. His team needs him.
Jackson Holiday will hit next. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. And a strike on the outside edge. Two down, nobody on. That's in there, and the count is 0-2.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Out to short. Over to Diaz. That's the inning. AL down quietly. Still behind by a count of 1-0.
Now pitching for
back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Andres Munoz.
Leading up for the National League, the catcher number 14, Gabriel Moreno.
That one misses. Ball 1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still laid on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Dave Roberts turning to his bench for a new bat. Francisco Lindor looking to start something with one gone.
Lindor.
Hammered down the right side, the foul. And the 0-1. Lindor swings through that one. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Carlos Estevez getting ready to go. Bednar warming up as well. 0-2 now. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Coming out of the bullpen, throwing beat.
No need to deviate from the slider right there. The hitter just not making the adjustment. He came at him with the breaking ball, pitch after pitch, and that at bat, and evidently there was no answer for it.
Dave Roberts turning to his bench for a new bat. Ian Happ looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty. And Ian swings through.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner. He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
That's out.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. 2 down, nobody on. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And he can't come up with it. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. NL goes down quietly, but they lead it 1-0. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Zach Wheeler.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
American League making a move for a pinch hitter, Isaac Paredes.
And he's a right-handed bat, but he handles same-side matchups pretty well, so should give him a good at-bat right here.
Xavier Edwards comes on defensively now as he takes over as the new second baseman. On a line. And there's 1 down.
Well, off the bat, it looked like they might get that tying run on base, maybe even extra bases. No dice, though. A little unlucky on that one.
American League making a move for a pinch hitter, Brent Rooker, looking to start something with 1 gone. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. And they're down to their last out.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you've got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
American League making a move for a pinch hitter, Wilson Contreras, trying to get something going for him with 2 away. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. They're down to their final strike.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same puddle, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
The 0-2.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Into the outfield, base hit. So the tying run reaches with 2 away.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there, down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
So now a pinch hitter, Schwellenbach. He represents the go-ahead run.
Ball. If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. And this one squirts away from the catcher. Throws to second. The tag's there, and that's the ball game.
Well, I'm a little biased towards the American League, having spent my entire career on that side of things. But you got to tip your cap to the National League All-Stars today. They came out knowing that they had a tough opponent on the other side. They gave the fans a nice show, but they go back into the clubhouse with the W.
And a 1-0 final score here in this one. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.